Okay, so to begin, what we're going to do, we're going to start by taking one leg forward, and in this position we're going to go through two exercises. So the first one is going to be a groiner. Now with this one, you can either touch one hand on the floor, or both hands, this one being the harder of the two. We're just going to drop the hips down. So again, either that or that, dropping the hips down, getting a really good stretch through the hip flexor, into the glutes, and probably on the inner thigh as well. A little tip as well, you can actually give that leg a little bit of a push out if you want a bit more of a stretch there, okay? And then from there, I'm going to drop into a hamstring stretch. So you don't necessarily need to lock that leg out, but I am straightening it slightly just as I feel the stretch through that hamstring there. Okay, so I'm going to go from there back into that position. I'm going to do that 10 times. So hold for about a split second and then drop back in. Okay? So we'll go through that, really bringing that stretch on. We don't need to force it too much, particularly to start with. Just bringing that stretch on and rotating through those two. As soon as you've done that, I'm going to swap onto the other side. Okay, exactly the same, dropping those hips down. If it is a little bit tight, you can just gently ease in. If you feel up to it, you can bring those hands down, dropping those hips down, bringing that back nice and straight, and then into that hamstring stretch. Yeah, really good stretch through there. Okay, if you feel you want to hold these a bit longer, by all means you can do, but I'm just flowing nicely through them. Should feel everything loosening up nicely. Okay, and relax. So our next one we're going to do kneeling as well. This one is going to be down on all fours to start with. I'm going to take my hips down. I'm going to drop the hips right down. But before I do so, I'm going to take a really deep breath and just try and push the air down into my abdomen. And I'll get a really good stretch through there. Okay. So as I'm dropping down, deep breath in. Bringing the head up, just to bring that stretch on more. I'm going to hold this for about 5 or 10 seconds. And then from there, I'm going to drop into a child's pose. Again with this, if you can get the bum down, go for it. If not, just get to where you get to. The key with this one is just relaxing, okay? You should naturally feel a few stretches come on if you just relax. And then we're going to come back up, we're going to drop into that again, anywhere again. You can flow through these a bit faster if you like, or you can hold the stretch with me. So it's a deep breath in, and pushing the stomach, so we're a good stretch through there, pushing the stomach forward, fill it up with air. And relax. Again, sitting down into that child's pose position. And relax. Good. Okay. We're going to go for one more group of 2 exercises. These we're going to lie down on the floor for these. Okay. So first off, with the first one I'll demo sat up. So this one can be done sat up as well. I'll demo sat up so you can see me a little bit better, and then I'll lie down on the floor and I'll do it properly. Okay. So first one is going to be lying on the floor. What we're going to do is take the arms through this motion here. Now what I'm doing at the top is I'm interlocking my thumbs, reaching up, and in this position I'm trying to keep the torso tucked in, and as I come down, don't be afraid to flare out a little bit. Tuck those elbows in, flare that chest out, that's fine. Interlock and up, okay? So we're going to drop down. And same again, so up above the head, interlock the thumbs, reach up, really tucking the abs in as you're doing it, and then down. There, try not to let the hands come forward, they'll naturally want to come forward, try and keep the wrists back, and that will naturally probably flare the chest out a little bit. Okay, and then up, interlock, and reach, and down, and squeeze. There. We'll do about 5 in total of these. So from there we're going to move into our next one. So next one is going to be thoracic rotations. With this we'll do about a 30-second hold at least. If you want to hold a bit longer, go for it. And this is our last exercise. And this one, the key with this is just relaxing into it. So I'm going to take my right leg up. I'm going to keep my elbows down on the floor, and I'm taking my right leg over to the left. With my left hand, I'm just helping myself into that stretch there. You don't want this elbow coming round too far. You want that twist through the torso, just so as you get the stretch all the way along here into this. So it'll be glutes through the back and possibly into the shoulder blade as well, wherever's tightest. So deep breaths out. Each time you breathe out, just try and sink a little bit more into the mat. Okay, and taking that back. And I'm going to take my left leg up now, and over to the right, elbows out, and bring that right hand over just to help a little bit. And with every breath out, just try and relax into the mat. And relax. Okay, so that's one round all the way through. If you do want to do multiple rounds, repeat that as much as you like. And yeah, enjoy.